Hello? Oh, there we go. Hello, hello, everybody. Good evening, dajaha. I'm pretty late today. I'm so sorry. I have, I have to get ready for stuff on Saturday, and then I lost something, but I found it, so it's fine again. Everything, everything is a-okay. We are good. However, yeah, I hope everybody is having a good evening today. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Yeah. Things are a little bit delayed because also for the longest time, my webcam wasn't showing. I don't know why. It just wasn't working, and here we are. Jesus Christ. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. What are we doing today? What? Oh yes, more Barbatos. Ah yes, very good, very nice. Looks like everything else is working properly. Look, I've got extra shiny fingernails, mostly because I was like, well, if I have to look nice, I should make my fingernails look nice too, like a little bit neater, because they can be getting like super beat up at work. So now we're just testing. I have two very girly looking nail polishes in front of me, and I'm like, they all look the same. They're almost the same color, but don't know which one to go with. Guess one of my nails is more fucked up and the other one of my nails not as fucked up. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. But you're gonna have extra shiny fingernails today. Look, they're all very shiny. But I only tried it on two. I had to put like this funny little nail oil thing on the rest. My hands were drying out too much at work. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Sorry I wasn't here on Tuesday. I got very distracted. I watched Linkin Park. I screamed. I cried. I screamed some more. We all sang along, and I was like very tired the day after. Also, my voice wasn't like fully there the day after either. It was a miracle I got through work. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't even set up for the arm frame units. Okay. So next we're gonna be working on the arm frame units. Yeah. Bam. And oh my god, everything looks so blue. Oh, yeah, everything looks so blue, but let me just double check. Is this still looking okay? Is my lighting different? That's not looking alright. It is. Wait, no, it is. The metals, you can see the difference. You can see the difference in the colors. Okay, yeah, that's why we had to do that. So it could show up a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so we need we need A2. We need both the B's. I'm guessing that's both the B's. We need both the C's. I'm guessing that's both the C's. Yeah, that's both the C's. And D1. Wow. D1 is here. And then we need not D2. We do not need. Oh. Oil. Book. No. Oil. Okay. D2 we do not need. And E. You're E. F1, F2. You're H. E, F, 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 F. F? Where's the letter? Where is the letter? It just says master grade. Am I blind? I feel like I've been saying that a lot. Oh yeah, you are F1. Okay, F1. That means you must be F2. Oh, yes. H and I1. Yes. That's pretty much it. I don't know where I1 is. We got this one. Is this I1? This is J2. This is not helping. They oh, that is I1. Okay, I1's over here. They have like the colors of the runners listed on this thing. However, this is the iron coating version, so everything just looks like metal. Nothing looks correct. That's okay, we can work through it. We can figure it out, right? So far we have the head done and we have the body done. So we're just gonna keep on going today. Oil. Got boba, believe it or not. Oh, the foam is still foamy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, very nice, very good. Yummy. All right, let's get started. So we need B19, B20, B8. B. We need a lot of B's. 2, 1, 2. We need 2 of them. Okay. Hello, Shadow. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? I'm doing alright. I am. Man, I cleaned up so much of my room in the last day and a half because one thing I wanted to find was missing, so I cleaned everything. But yeah, other than that, a little bit sore and good. It's good. It's good. I've been tired. I've been up since 8 a.m. Oh no. Is it sleepy time soon for you? You're gonna knock out? You should. You should if you're tired. B19. I hope your day is going all right. No? Wait, no, you don't want to knock out? Wait, that's incorrect. It's really bad. Hey, why does it say my bitrate so low? What is going on here? What is going on here? YouTube is like, you have excellent connection. My internet upload speed is fine. Interesting. I don't know. I'll have to fix it after the stream. You cannot make me sleep. It's okay. I'll just keep talking in the most boring voice ever, like this. And then eventually, after I yap long enough about unrelated things, I sure hope you can go to sleep. Go to sleep. We can read the book. We can read, what was that? The children's book? I can read you the children's book. Go the fuck to sleep. In fact, why not let me just pull up on my phone real quick so we can get started on that with this music. I wonder if I can find it. Can I look at the 18 pages? Oh, the PDF. Oh, let's go. While we're doing this. So what are you building today? We're still building the iron coating Barbatos. It's the special metal on metal looking recolor of the Barbatos. So last time we finished the body and the head, so this time we're gonna do some limbs. We're gonna do the arm. Apparently this has an inner frame. That'll be interesting. Alright, Shadow, you ready for this? I don't think I'm ready for this. Go the Fuck to Sleep by Adam Mansbach. Illustrated by Ricardo Cortez. For Vivian, without whom none of this would be possible. Oh god, this is so hard to read. Cause it's like one of those like really wide storybooks, but then they put on a PDF, and my phone is like, wait, I should just turn my phone the other way. No, not that. Hey, shh, hush, hush. And then that way it fits the screen a little bit better. Yeah. Man, maybe I wish I could play, what was it, like Samuel Jackson or somebody reading this, but I think that's a little bit copyrighted, so we can't do that, so we're just gonna read it ourselves. The cats nuzzle close to their kittens now. The lambs have lain down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please go the fuck to sleep. Gotta see the T1 versus Jen. Wait, is that today? Oh, I see. Wait, are they? They're not doing Worlds yet. Wait, is it Worlds time already? Wait, I thought they announced who was gonna be playing in Worlds, but did it already start? Oh, is it like group stages, or is it like final, or like, oh, LCK? Okay, I see. No, you should go sleep. The windows are dark in the town, child. The whales huddle down in the deep. I'll read you one very last book if you swear. You'll go the fuck to sleep. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's usually in like November. October, November-ish. No? You say no? Can't just say no like that. Sleep is good for your health. Sleep is good for you. Oh god, my nails are so shiny, they're distracting. Oh, they're gonna be so blitzy on Saturday. God. The eagles who soar through the sky are at rest, and the creatures who crawl, run, and creep. I know you're not thirsty. That's bullshit. Stop lying. Lie the fuck down, my darling, and sleep. Hello, the Rooftop Korea. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hello, 16 times a second. Welcome. Can you guys tell Shadow that if he's tired, he should just go to sleep? It's common sense, right? You tired, you sleep. It's bedtime, you sleep. Wow. No, I didn't take a look at the place. I've been busy. I've been like running around all over the place. Not a moment to rest. No, so we're reading a bedtime storybook, so he goes to sleep. I don't think Worlds is coming back to the West anytime soon. When was it last time? They cycle. They do a cycle, but they did have to kind of like skip China. But China had like really, really good merch. Like I got the Worlds jacket when they like basically like they were slated for China and then COVID happened. Oh, I might have done this backwards. They were slated for China and then COVID happened. But then so they sold all their merch at like a discount. And yeah, I got the jacket. It's pretty good. Or was it COVID? Something happened. I think it was COVID. Yeah. Hello. How's everybody doing today? good, I hope. Wait, I think I did this backwards. I did this like the mirrored way, not the proper way. Wait, did you see the T1 skin for their win at last year's Worlds? Yes, yes I did. They're pretty good. The skins are always very nice. Okay, so this has to face this way. This way? This way. This way. It has to face this way. I got my MGSD Wing Zero sometime last week. Haven't had time to work on it. Oh no. I hope you enjoyed the build though. The end result, very nice. Alright, you need B26. Alright, Shadow, you ready for this? We're gonna read another page once I find B26. Wait. Are you going to get food? Haven't eaten dinner yet? What the fuck? Wait, you can't sleep without dinner. Go eat food. When you're done eating, we'll continue on with the storybook thing. What is this funny looking nub? Anyways. Whee. I finished about 1993 Victory Gundam, no grade 144. Easy? Oh, the vintage ones. Those are so interesting. My god. One day, I kind of wish I can. Maybe one day I kind of want to build one of like the super old ones and see what they're like. But one day, I did see one of those like super old no grade kits, but it was in Taiwan, and it was in one of those like dusty old bookstores. And then you know how like sometimes when you build a ceiling and then you don't like put like a flat ceiling in, you have like the supports, right? You have like beams and stuff making the supports of the wall. This guy like crammed like 5 Gundam kits up into the wall. I think they had prices on them. I think they're for sale, but they're like literally crammed into the corner in the beams in the roof of the ceiling of the basement. I was like, of the basement level, and I was like, am I allowed to touch these? If I touch them, will they fall apart? Is there a spider living in them? Maybe a cockroach? Who knows? It's Taiwan. It's humid as fuck. Maybe. Yeah, that's crazy. That's nice you're able to have get one of those kits. I hope it was a fun build. Cool. Oh, does it go into this thing? I think it goes into this thing. Yeah. Yes? Maybe. And then, yeah, okay, that looks pretty correct. I think so. I think so. Harder to come by these days. Haven't seen one. Suru? What's Suru? Is it a resale market or something? Suru wa nan desu ka? B28. Wow. No. Do not get stuck. Oh. There we go. Oh, Surugaya. I didn't realize you were shortening Surugaya to Suru. I see. Yeah, I do like to... It's kind of fun browsing Surugaya. I got some Gundam Arsenal based stuff for my card decks from Surugaya. Very nice. B27. Yeah, I've been to Surugaya before. I just didn't realize you shortened Surugaya to Suru, you know? I was like, Suru? Suru nandesu Like what the heck is Suru? But yeah, if you say Surugaya, then I'm like, oh yes, 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 of course. The gold mine. This is where I get like my the gotcha stuff that go like out of circulation, but I still kind of want it. I go check on Surugaya for it. And like old Haro things, like I got my Digi Haro from Surugaya. And I got everything. It's like always between Surugaya and Makari, Japan. I think you could find a lot of really good stuff. Surugaya is good though. They do I think they do verify what you're buying. I got my ANA Gundam luggage belts on Surugaya before. On Surugaya, that was really cool. That was a pretty cool find. Oh yeah, Mandarake? Yeah. What the fuck is going on with this? Is it a nub? Is it supposed to be just a circle? A funny circle with a thing sticking out. Did I cut off too much? Please don't tell me I cut off too much. I guess so. I guess it's just a weird, funny, sticky out thingy. I don't know what's going on here. Got 3 nubs. I got one over here. It's got one over here. It's got one over here. That's just weird. It's just weird and pointy. Yeah, it's got one over here. Yeah, that's also just weird and pointy. One over here and one over here. Oh yeah, if you feel really lucky, you can also check out yahoo.jp, the Japanese Yahoo flea market, or Rakuten, but I feel like Rakuten has a lot less stuff. It's like a lot more like official stores, so not a lot of like old merch. C12, C25. I have a few 90s kits too. The 08 Team Zaku and Gundam set and a 144 Death Scythe. Crazy. Funky joints and all. I heard like the biggest like downfall of the old kits were like all the funky joints. Like they don't do anything. They just limp noodle. Seams down the middle. Oh yeah. See. I think I saw somebody did a thing where they took all their nubs and they like basically ground it down into like a powder, and then they mixed it with a little bit of like glue or plastic cement or something, like I think it was like plastic cement, and then they basically like used that paste, that like powdery plasticky paste, to like paint back the seams so the things didn't look like they were like split down the middle, like split where they weren't supposed to be split. That's quite impressive, but that's too much for me. Sprue glue? Oh, seriously? There's a name for it? Just saw a video of it. I was like, damn, that's intense. Hello, Saram. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Haven't seen you around in a bit. You'll never guess what? What is it? Did your cat break your computer? What happened? Did you learn another language? Yeah, I just cement the seams directly, but that helps too because sometimes there's a gap to fill. You have emotes! They're so cute! Congratulations! You got your own emotes. Congrats. Did you get like all of them? How many do you have? 5? 6? I know you can spam all of your own emotes. So many. Did you draw them yourself or did you get them commissioned? Oh, very impressive. I mean, if you can make them yourself, you know, I think that's something to brag about. I think you can just, you know, you don't have to worry about quantity. You can just worry about quality. I do hope to get a pro to make some one day, but I'm broke. Yeah, even my emotes are like just kind of basic because I didn't know what I was doing. I was pretty bored, so I just made them pretty basic. You like my extra shiny fingernails today? I think now they're like reinforced with toxic smell and nail. God damn, nail polish smells so bad. Oh, what do you mean? How many layers for what? The animation or what? Watch my nails get progressively not shiny as I accidentally keep sanding off because I didn't put a top coat on. I was literally just testing out the colors. Yeah, they're actually colors. Can you tell? One's like... Oh yeah, this one blurs it out more. This one is more natural looking. Just makes my nail look shiny. Just one layer. Just one single layer. God, my arms are sore. Holy moly. B27 and then C25 goes in the top thing. It's like 1.5-ish. I wasn't intending on the color to be like super there, so yeah, just looks kind of light. A hand drawn on Jimp. Oh my god, I haven't heard Jimp in ages. I haven't heard that name in forever. That's crazy. Okay, so it says that this goes kind of parallel to that. And then this sandwiches it all in? Question mark? Did I get the right side? Because the top one's going in, but the middle one isn't really going in. Okay. Oh, no I didn't. This looks closer to the right side. These two are the same and these two are the same. Okay, so this one and then this one? I got gym 15 years ago because it was free and just never bothered to find better because I draw once per never. Yeah, Jump is pretty good. I think Side 2 or Psy is also really good. Forgot if you have to pay. I think you do have to pay for it though. But Psy was also really good. But it was like, yeah, but I do remember a lot of people using Jump and that was pretty solid for something free, you know? That was pretty solid. I just got Psy. I think the original, the Psy 1, I never got to Psy, got around to Psy 2, but I had Psy 1 and I was like, I'm using you forever. And then I shelled out a bit more money for Clip Studio. Because they were like one-time payment. And I was like, I do like one-time payments for things. Yeah, Jimp is good. Jimp is very good. It's very solid. From what I remember. I haven't seen it in like years. And okay, B23 and B24. B23, B24. I do have 6 other spots and 5 animations, but I ain't doing that by myself. I mean, you can, like the loading animation's pretty easy and straightforward. You don't have to do what I did. I got all my emotes done in like practically, I think, 1 day because I missed my flight back home from New York and it was late enough that it wasn't worth it to train back to the city and then, you know, and then train back at like sleep for like 2 hours and then do a train back again. So I stayed awake at the airport with a giant thing of like soda, and so you can do that. You can just stay at the terminal. Nobody's gonna. I just found a computer station, and after almost falling asleep with Netflix, I was like, I guess I should work on my emotes, and that I did. That was pretty delusional. I don't know how. I was very delusional at the end of it. I was awake for far too long. It's not supposed to be like that. Humans were not built like that. I got specifically requested an animated wave emote. Omoji, how does one even draw an arm under a cape? You just draw like a little like cloth cover thing going back and forth like that. You use context clues. I mean, it's small enough, so you know, just little lump going back and forth. But I would imagine that if you were to wave, you would bring your arm out of the cape to wave. Do you do that? Or is your arm forever under your cape? What the fuck was that? Okay. Hair? Probably my hair. What? Okay, and we have B24, and then the funny spine looking thing. Right? Yes. The funny spine looking thing goes in this hole. Where does that go? What? Like that? And then, no, it doesn't fit like that. Like, I prepped some stuff for Juke. I see. Oh, so the top just lies flush with it, and then the bottom is in here. How long is it gonna take for you to get the Juke to eat though, Shadow? Why are you not? Is this backwards? Is it supposed to be like this? Oh, I think it's supposed to be like that. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright. Backwards. Backwards the whole time. Okay, and then we need to do B25 to go over it. 30 to 45 minutes. I also need to make sub badges, but I have like months before I'm done to hand out my first badges. I mean, never, just get to it when you can. And then one day everybody will have extra spiffy sub badges. One day. When am I going to TwitchCon? Probably never, to be honest. Because you have to realize that I feel like I already like annoy both my bosses by taking time off close to summer when we're like really busy. And remember, I don't get PTO. I can take time off, yes, but I do not get paid time off. I just suffer and then I lose money as I'm going to whatever event I'm going to. I've been prioritizing Fanime and AX, and recently I've also been prioritizing Offkai. So besides those three, I don't know if I can take any more like, you know, like weekends off. Because I work Saturday, so I have to take like an extra day off just to like go to these things. I think this goes here. it's really hard for me to go to TwitchCon, so unless I can somehow make it like cheap for me or something, or like make it worth it, I don't think I'll be going. Unless I have a reason for going, I won't be going. So just to like exist there in my fully introverted state of mind, but now surrounded by people. Yeah, but not in cosplay this time. Like I normally am in a convention. Just a little bit like, oh, what next? What do I do now? Nothing, I guess. Sleep. D1? D, H, D, D1? D1. D1 is number 3, and we ain't sanding this, so might as well just chop it straight off. Yeah, yes, flat bottom. Shiny piece. I do love texture. B22. It's not like actual texture, but it's just close enough. It's like the difference in the materials does give it a little bit of a dimensionality to it. B22. Wow. Bonk. 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 Whoa. Bonk. And another bonk. I'm not even sure what there is to do at TwitchCon, to be honest. I don't like sitting down for panels sometimes, and I'm just kind of like, hi, I'm here. I want a drink. Okay, bye. I mean, I like going to anime cons because I get to cosplay and I get to like meet up with people, and I get to shop. But what am I doing at TwitchCon? I'm not sure. And yeah, I'm just, in reality, I feel like I'm just way too introverted for some of the stuff. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I can't do this. Can't make me do this. I wasn't built for this. I'm not good at all of this stuff. Snap? Kinda snapped. Yeah. Snap? Snap! That one snapped better. And then bring this up. I mean, yeah, that is up. Oh. Oh, bring this up. Aha. And then put that in there. And then this will hook onto this thing right here. If it goes in. It'll be a little piston thingy. Right here. Yeah! It does a little piston action. Oh, no. Oh, this one does more piston action. Why do you do more piston action? You do less piston action. Why are you more free? You. Okay, there we go. Now you're free. Piston action. Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool. Piston action. Everything else, wish me luck. I'm gonna try jank animation. I think if you take your time and you hit play at the end, it'll actually look pretty good. I think we can finish the arms and the legs. Oh my god, maybe it you think it's like so much just because there's like an inner skeleton and then there's armor? Is that why it's so much? Like, what if we're only able to god, fuck, nail polish. Okay, what if we're only able to finish the arm and the leg skeletons today, huh? Okay, one. This one goes in like that. And then, this one goes in. Oh, no. We're only doing the right frame first, so we only do one at a time. And then we have, B21. Alrighty, this one goes this way. This way, I think. And it just kind of slides right on, or something. Yeah, it does. It's a shame it's the same color. I kind of wish there was some color differentiation here. But maybe it is what it is for, like, the frame. And then you'll get, like, more color differentiation for the actual armor bits. Maybe that's how it is. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. C8, C9, and then A239. Hello, Spatula Tails. Welcome. How are you doing today? It has been a while. How are you doing? How have you been? Is everything... Oops. I stabbed the camera arm. Is everything going okay for you? Have you been sleeping well? Eating well? What Barbatos model is this? I have an Ecopla version. I was gonna get the normal version. This is the iron coating version. Like, you know, iron-blooded orphans, iron coating. See, look, it's all nice and metallic-y and irony. And if we do this, look, Mikazuki is extra shiny in there. Extra shiny. Silver Mikazuki. Yeah, this is the iron coating version. And this is the head. Very nice. It actually has quite a clean look to it. What was this released? 2021 or 2022. Maybe 2022? 2022? 2022? 2023? Somewhere around that? Yeah. Still sorting out walking well again. Unfortunately, but making progress. Oh no! I hope you've been okay. I've been managing. I'm still trying to figure out where is a nub. This is a nub. This is also a nub. I've been managing. I think better than not being able to walk, but I think everything else is going okay. I've been working on a Liger Zero from Zoids anime. I heard that the Zoids are always really fun to build, but I actually have not built a Zoids yet. Part of the reason is I really got to get through my backlog. Okay, like the backlog is too much. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be remedied. Oh, Jiku. Yeah. Yes. I wish you well on your recovery, Spatula Tales. Please go. I hope you can go back to being the you, the healthy you, the good you. The I'm doing good today you. One day. This is okay. This is this way. Yes, yes, this way. And then this is this way. This goes in here? I think so. Go in? Go in? Yeah? Excuse me. Please go in. Why would you go in? Whoa. Hello, Dovakin. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? My Zoids kit is a high-end master model, so it's comparable to Bandai Master Grade. Oh, very nice. Yes. There are some really good, like, other, like kits out there. Good quality. I am doing... Wait, no, I'm not doing this right. Wait, I am doing this right. Why is it not going in? Maybe I need to push harder. We'll figure it out eventually. I sure hope so. Wheel. Oh my god. I used to have like forceps or something. What do you call them? Oh, it went in. Okay, good. Very nice. Yes, thank you. Okay. And then we can put this in here. I'm guessing the round hole goes on the one round thing on that surface. There we go. What am I doing with this? Oh, is this the hand? Oh, yeah, I can kind of see it. There's the thumb hole and then there's the finger holes. We need, do you want a clenched fist or do you want an open hand? What is this guy doing? What do I have my other Barbatos doing? Do they have a fist or do they have an open hand? Right arm. The right arm is holding their weapons. They need a fist. Okay. So A237. Got it. Got his fist with the spiky hands. Spiky hands. 237. And then we'll just get A233. I think the fingers look kind of sexy. Look at them. They look kind of sexy. Kind of cool. Put you on the side. And we need a 254. And we need C11. I did Way of the Creep. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. What do you mean Way of the Creep hand? I did open hand with Gunpla. Oh, I see. I understand. Yeah, I like how for the Gunpla series, they have like a different color for each of the three suits in the series. That's really nice. Yeah, maybe you can answer the question. How's the plastic for the Gunpla models? You feel like it's a little bit different from the normal plastic? I haven't bought an Gunpla model yet because I figured if I already had this Barbatos recolor, I felt like I was okay without the other one. I was really posh. I had crepes for lunch and croissants for dinner. That's not usual. You're right. Who the heck has croissants for dinner? I think, wouldn't it make more sense to have like croissant for lunch and then crepes for dinner? Because you can have like savory crepes. Right? Why are you doing things backwards? Croissants make for decent... Oh, I guess they do. I guess you can have a croissant sandwich. But I guess a croissant sandwich would make more sense for dinner. Maybe. Yeah. It still feels more of a lunch thing, though. Maybe it's because more often... I have croissants more often during the daytime. And then I have had crepes for dinner before. Because there are like savory crepes around here. Oh. Alright, we'll just put this hand on the side for now. Alright, so number 3, we gotta put the single thumb in? Thumb? Somehow, thumb in here. Okay. Why is this hand so fat? Did it just go in all the way? Oh, I'm so scared. I want it to break. Why is this so wide? 3. And then 4. Okay, this little stick thing is on our side. like this. Oh. Oh. Oh, pushes the thumb all the way down there. I see. And then this one goes in here. This one goes in here. Wait, this closed fist doesn't even hold a weapon. It's just a closed fist. What the heck? It's just a fist. It's just a fat hand. Look at this. There's the fingers curled around this part, and then here's the thumb. That's so it's so wide. Why is it so wide? Why is it so wide? Why? That's it. We're gonna put the open hand back on. I don't like this. Open hand it is. There we go. Open hand it is. Okay, that looks better. That doesn't look as fat. I don't know what's going on with this hand. Wheel. Okay. Yeah, that looks more like a normal hand. I like this hand. This is fine. Love my artist decided I had square eyes when I gave them carte blanche, and since then has square eyes. You can have square eyes. That could be fun. Not a lot of people have square eyes. F1. Oh, are we doing the shiny? Are you F1? Are you F1? Or E. That means you're F. F19, F110. This is F2. This is F1. Yeah. F19. Right? No, F1, 14, 21, and 7. Okay. 14. Oh, here it is. F1, 14. 7. And 21. Oh, the details look good. Hello, Rwander. Welcome, welcome. Yes, the when you start layering on like the different types of metallic silvery things, it starts looking really good. We're about to start layering. It's gonna look even better. But you can kind of tell from the body. It looks really good. We can't sand these pieces though, so we just gotta do our best with cutting. Because they all have a special coating on them. If I sand it, then what's the point? What's the point of the special... I wouldn't say what's the point of spending extra money on the special coating, because I didn't actually spend extra money on this, but... I guess for everybody else who spent money on this, yeah, what's the point of the special coating if you fuck it up by sanding it off? Wow. Okay, the urge to sand is great. Okay, hello, Mr. Nub-sized piece. Where do you go? You go right about here? No, you... Ooh, where do you go? Here? No. Huh. This. You go right there. Okay, very good. How far down do you go? Not very far, but that's okay. That's enough. F14. Oh. Yeah, just have to get the angle right. Shiny. And then F21. Shiny. Shiny, shiny. Very shiny. And then we're gonna do F19 and F110. He's got some undergates. Very happy. Very good. What? No, I left a huge chunk here. I thought it had undergates. It does. It has one undergate. It's a very small one, though. If I wasn't looking for it, I probably would have missed it. And then later I'd be like, why are these two pieces not sitting completely flush with each other? And I'll be like, oh, an undergate. Oh. So this guy. Cut too much. No. Off you go. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Undergates, man. Undergates. I guess this goes on each side of the arm? Like here? No. Oh, shoot, there's a side to it. Is this F10? Or is this F10? Oh, they look a little different. One has 2 thingies, one has 4 thingies, and a line. So, I'm guessing this is the 2 thingies, this is the 4 thingies with the line in the middle. Right? No? Is it fitting? I don't think so. Oh, maybe this one's actually on this side. No. What about this piece? Is it just angled wrong? Why? Why? Why are you not working? I feel like you're supposed to go here, unless you don't. Unless you go like here. You don't. Or here. What? Wait, no, come back. Come back. You're not supposed to fall off. You have so much left to do. Holy hell, that's tiny pieces. Are they really? I don't think they are. I think they're normal size pieces. F19, yeah, it has the 2 lines, and then F110. F110 goes on this side. They just kind of clamp on. How? I guess angles? Not high enough? Oh. Maybe the top doesn't actually go in. Maybe just the bottoms go in. I mean, it's pretty secure, so, maybe? Top bone. Be tiny to my hands. My hand is like 7 inches. I mean, do you not see how fat my fingers are? They're tiny to me too. I guess they're not like that tiny. Well, then again, we're building like real grades before this, and that's tiny. That's real tiny. Yeah, Dark Angel, you tell him how tiny the real grades be. Was it supposed to be this loose? Gosh, Mary. Did I not do something right? This is not like 100% going in. There's like a little gap. Did I misline this? No, I could not. This only goes in one direction. Bruh. I'm just gonna leave it like this, and then maybe later it will make sense. Ugh. Like a real gray level tiny low plus wiping the coating. Yeah. This is not real gray tiny though. Real gray tiny is smaller. It looks like it's supposed to be pretty much flush with the thing. Oh, I understand. This is lower. It goes down here. Right? Does it go lower? Like so? No. What am I doing wrong? Did I miss a piece? Is this not completely in? Is this backwards? It is backwards. No wonder. This piece went in backwards. And that's why it's so scuffed. There we go. And then now we can do this. Now we can do this. Okay. Now we can do... Now we can do whatever this is. Because now it's lined up properly. I think. Yeah, ain't no way that's for this side. This has to be for this side. Hey, did I do this backwards then? This has a little notch thingy. And then what does this have? Does this go in? This has two things. This one goes in. This one just kind of sits there. It doesn't know what to do. I took the undergate off. It's so awkwardly. I don't like this. What am I doing wrong? There is nothing here for it to go into. Sorry. I guess it just kind of sits like this for now. If it stays. Kind of stays. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, hand will go back on later. Why? Oh, it's not secure at all. Okay, let's just make sure that... I mean, that side goes on well, so why isn't this side going on well? Wait, come back out. I know you're okay, but I need to check to see if you're actually okay. It's got this, and then this goes on the side where the thing goes higher, so on that side. Okay, this goes on this side. Thing goes higher. Right? Lower, lower, higher, lower, lower, higher. Yeah, when it goes higher, so it has to be on that side. The one with the thing in the middle has to be on this side. Yeah, and that brings us back to square one. Did I miss something? Oh, what does this one look like? Okay, let's see if it works now, I guess. I don't think it will. Maybe it will. Maybe. Oh. Maybe I did have it backwards. I was just being too stubborn about it. Okay, that snapped on. That's hopeful. How about this one? This one also snapped on. Ah, there we go. We did it. Okay, now for more pieces. And here we have... Ah, that took way too long. Jesus. Okay, F12. F12, F13. And then F18. Yeah. Are you lazy like me when you draw? Do you do your line art on a different layer? I do it so I can just draw on the lines. Aren't you supposed to do your line art on a different layer? And then you could set it as your reference layer so you have like, you know, the guidelines so you don't have to draw, you don't have to like clean up all your art outside the lines. You don't have to like, your brushes, you can use the magic wand and then now you can color within the lines no matter what. Aren't you supposed to do that? Ooh. Why would you put the liner on the same layer as your color? I guess if you're crazy, or if you did like traditional art, you'd be like, oh yeah, of course, everything's on the same layer. Very gently. I have no technique, I just do whatever feels right. I see. Yeah, honestly, I think you're supposed to put the line art on a separate layer. At least that's what I've been doing for years. Except for sometimes I do like more artsy stuff, and then everything goes on one layer. Okay, I really, really hope this nub is like covered. It's bothering me. Okay. Oh, so this is F2. So first we put F8 on this thing. First and foremost, somehow it goes on this thing. Or under the thing. Under the thing is fine too. As long as it goes on, we are going to be satisfied. Please go on. Does it go on here on this side? Is that what's going on? Well, it's kind of going on. Oh, sorry. Oh, maybe in here. Yeah, no. Okay, let's try that again. I see a little nub there. I see a little notch there. Please go in. Okay. Yes. No. Yes. No. What the fuck? Okay, F8 goes in first. Okay, maybe the sides have to hold it together. Now we have F1, 3. And then this one. 2. Yeah. Maybe that's how. Oh, it is how it works. Oh. Oh. Very nice. Last did animation high school. That was like half my life ago. I got no clue what I'm doing. It's okay. Nobody does. That's why we have Mr. Google and we have Mr. YouTube. You can Google and YouTube and online tutorial your way to an answer. All right. B34. B34. And I1 A B C D E F G H I2. Wait, I1? J2? Wait. What? Where's I1? I thought I found it. Did I not? You're E. This is I2. This is H. Where's I1? Oh, is it? No, it's not you. You're J1. You are J2. You are I2. Where is I1? We've got these two pieces, but I think they were part of something else, if I remember correctly. I1. Do you have color? Where is I1? You're D1. You are E. What did I do? Do we not have I1? I haven't touched anything. You're H. E. You are F1. F2. And then we... Oh wait, is I1, I2 on the same thing? It is! Jesus. Give me a heart attack. Ah! Okay. I won one. I forgot they were on the same freaking runner. They put I1 and I2 on the same runner. The same runner. Okay. B34. Okay, there's a lot of things you're not supposed to cut on this thing, and I'm guessing it's all the little things sticking out of it that you're not supposed to cut. They're just like, please, be careful. Do not cut this, that, everything. Look. Make you smooth. Just what I wanna hear from my doc? What do you mean? What? What's going on? If you don't know, just Google it. Oh, yeah. You know, surprising fact, doctors also use Google, but the only difference is they know what they're looking for. They know what sites will give them the truth and what sites won't. Yeah, nobody does. Honestly, like, for that one specific condition that you see maybe twice in your lifetime, yeah, you're gonna have to Google that. This goes in like that. Somehow. At one specific angle, this goes in. I think. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Even doctors are like, what was the syndrome again? Sometimes F1. But there's definitely like certain resources online that do give you a more reliable answer than other resources, and that's also part of what you learn. to do when you do research like that. You're like, yeah, you have to this source is a good source. This source, yeah, this is iffy as fuck, man. This is sus as fuck. Anyways. You know, sometimes if your doctor goes like, you know, that's an interesting thing you got there. I will be right back. There is a chance that what the fuck did I do? Did I take out 2 B-34s? Was I distracted? Probably. We have a B-34 for later, I guess. Sometimes they're just going to their office to pull out like the dusty old book, guide, dictionary to everything, or they're looking up Dr. Google. Google AI is the best. Google AI is you have to take everything with a reasonable amount of suspicion. Because sometimes when I search things and Google AI goes like, yeah, this thing has great reviews, and I look on the page and then for some reason it's like the search term has like landed me on this page, yes. However, nothing on this page is what I'm looking for. So Google AI, you have to take, oh yeah, that's the phrase. You gotta take everything with a grain of salt. It's not quite there yet. It's getting there. It's getting somewhere, but it's just not quite there yet. Where does this go? The other side? This side? That side? This side? This side? That side? This side? Does it just hover? I guess it hovers. Do you just hover here? Do you just hover right about here? Because this is the only place I can put John. Okay, and I guess it just goes in here? What? Oh. Oh. Wait. No. We can make this work. We can make this work. We can make this line up, I think. Yes. There we go. One side is lined up. Now the other side will get lined up. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Oh. Oh. Whoa. This like bends. This like, or it's not a leg, it's an arm. This arm heckin' bends. This arm bends like crazy. He can scratch his own back. Look at all this flexibility this guy has. At least for now. F112 and F111. You can follow the algorithm with a good SEO. What's SEO stand for? I'm not an engineer. You guys know that. What does SEO stand for? Back again. I will be lurking and eating my juk. Okay. Go enjoy your dinner. Please eat. And then go sleep. Jesus. Are you gonna be alive for work tomorrow? Oh! If you have work tomorrow. That is. Oh, search engine optimization. It's a marketing term. More like analytics. I see. Yeah. Sometimes the AI is just a little bit off. Just a little bit. And then just gotta learn not to trust it too much. You can't just trust all the robots with everything. What if they take over the world? Heh, 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 heh. Oh, the other way. It's because the hand got twisted around. I got confused. That's all I always say thank you to Siri. Yeah, this is why I always use please and thank you with my robot voice activated friendos. For their tireless work and efforts in attempting to keep me wake me up in time for work in the morning. The day they rebel is the day I die of embarrassment. I don't know. It's so awkward when you're the only one late. The other day, that reminds me. I feel like the highways here are like an absolute death trap. The other day I was driving to work, and then the car in front of me, we were in traffic, so we weren't really moving like much in the first place. But this guy, he would like speed up to like close the gap, and then he would like kind of slow down and kind of like hover, you know, at a good distance behind the car in front of him. But then when he's hovering, he's like kind of like going here a little and going there a little and going back a little, right? He's not really hovering in a straight line. It's kind of wobbly. And then sometimes the car in front of him, I could see the car in front of him like go, you know, because there's room. And then I would see him just stay there. And then I was like, hello? Hello? And then eventually he would move, and then I would just like move forward with him. And then eventually I got to my exit, and then when I got to my exit, it opened up into 2 lanes, so I was able to pass him. And this kid had like his eyes, like he was either looking down at his lap, or he was like nodding off in his seat while going like 45 miles an hour onto a ramp that goes up and over into another highway. And I was like, bro, this car is an accident waiting to happen. Like, ain't no way this kid is like 9 a.m. falling asleep in traffic and yet still going at 45 miles an hour. You should not be going at 45 miles an hour if you're nodding off. You should just exit at the next available exit. You could have exited at the last exit, but you missed that, so now you gotta exit at the next available exit, which is unfortunately after you merge onto the next highway. But yeah, I was like, Jesus, please don't be too sleepy and drive. I know that feeling. Yeah, it's not good. But then yeah, I was late to work that day, just a little bit, but a little bit late. Not very late, but just a little bit, just enough to be like, oh shoot, I'm late. But then yeah, but the entire time in traffic when we could have been moving normally, I was like stuttering. Like it's like that kid was like stuttering with the car, like lagging a little bit, and we were all just lagging along with him because there was even worse traffic next to us. And even worse traffic down there in the other lane. So it's just like, what do? You just sit here, I guess, and suffer. E4. Oh yes. The things that came off were part of E. Where's E4? E4. This is part of E. It just didn't attach too well because they were like different material. You shouldn't be driving at any speed. Yeah, if you're like looking down at something in your lap, or if you're nodding off, honestly, it could be one of the two. I would like to say, I think, yeah, either way, you should not be driving. Do not look at things in your lap while you're on the highway, even though you are in traffic, because this kid was doing it even when he got out of traffic. on once we got to the exit, the off ramp, it was clear. It was clear. It was there was no traffic left. That's it. And he's still looking down where his eyes were closed or something. I was just like, what the fuck? And I left. I was like, I do not want to be anywhere next to this car while I'm driving. But of course, when I looked in my rear mirror, I saw him doing this wibbly wobbly thing onto the new highway, and I was like, oh god. Oh god. such that's driving in the Bay Area for you. It's such a death trap sometimes, I feel. Are you telling me to put, oh, I guess I could lift this up. Are you telling me to put this underneath this thing? Cut out cleanly. I guess it just kind of slides in. Oh, it slides in under in here. Oh, layering. Very nice. I like layering. Layering is cool. Layering looks cool. Yeah, people take their driving seriously at all. Yeah, I definitely think we need more requirements to be allowed to drive. I think so too. Also what flabbergasted me the other day was this is a different day, which I was like, yeah, I know, right? It's very shiny. Which I was like, damn, 2 for 2? That's crazy. And it was in the same week too. This is all within the last week. The second day, I was also driving in traffic, and then at one point the car in front of me, like we were hitting the end of traffic, so you know you're at that awkward point where the car in front of you speeds up, and I drive a poor old Corolla, so my speed up is a little bit slower than the car in front of me speed up, so you get a little gap between the cars, right? So I start speeding up because, oh look, the traffic is over, it's time to close the gap, right? And then, oh, this is the left arm, you guys. We're done with the left arm. It's so pretty. Oh. Yeah, I was like, why does this move so much? But anyways, yeah, I was like, okay, time to close the gap. Time to get out of traffic and, you know, actually get to work. And then, as I was speeding up, okay, the lane next to me was still stuck in the middle of, like, still more traffic-y than my lane. But as I was speeding up, Jesus Christ, a Tesla cut in. A Tesla. And then he cut in as, I think he flashed a signal, but I don't know, because when he flashes signals, we were like this, like I was slowly passing, but I hit that point where I was just like perfectly in his blind spot, I guess. But you know, Teslas, if you ever like driven a Tesla or been in a Tesla or like looked at a picture of, or like seen anything about Tesla, they have these funny things called cameras all around the car. They have sensors and indicators to tell you if there's something next to you. They have, if you look on the display, the default display is your car in the middle of the street with all the cars it senses around you. It tells you that, yes, there is a car in your blind spot. You can, hello Dead Gamer, welcome, thank you for the follow. I will honor the song request depending on what it is. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Let me cut this out and I'll take another sip of tea. But anyways, yeah. Teslas tell you, okay? They tell you if there's something next to you. They go beep, 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 you know? They've got the most, like, they got all the detectors going. But this guy, he fucking cuts in while I was, like, slowly passing him. Like, I was in the process of passing him. And he just goes, like, and I go, like, what the fuck? And then, I had to like kind of like swerve out a little bit because we were in the left lane, and then he just kind of like, I honked at him obviously because he literally cut in like this and I was about to crash into him, but then I honked at him and I saw him like look up and like look over and be like, huh, what, and he just continued on going, and I was like, you stupid motherfucker, you can't even go back to your own lane, like the idiot you are. And then I looked in my rearview mirror just to make sure the guy behind me wasn't gonna crash into me, and it was just a guy in a pickup truck just going like,
just like throwing up his hands, like, what the fuck? Like, cause he saw everything go down. He was just like, what the he looked so offended by everything that just happened. I was like, I had a good laugh. But this fucker, because now he's in front of me, right? In California, if you're in the left lane, you're in the fast lane. And you have to go faster than the lane next to you. So if the lane next to you is going at like 70 miles an hour, then you should not be going at 70 miles an hour. You should be going at like 75. This guy was going 65 in the fast lane. The gap between him and the car in front of him was getting wider and wider and wider. And I was just stuck because there's so many cars in the lane next to me that you can't even like, you can't even like, you don't even have room to pass on the right. So I just tailgated his ass until he moved over. And then I stared at him as I passed, and then I sped away as fast as my Corolla would let me. I was like, bro, you're in a Tesla. You beat me in acceleration. What the fuck are you doing? Hello, Jenny. Welcome. Good to see you here. Okay, so we got Ash Like Snow, and we got Gurren Lagann Libera Me From Hell. I don't have the song request thing up because I usually don't. I have to like separate out my soundtracks for my VODs, otherwise it copyright strikes it and it like mutes the whole section. Oh yeah. If I see a Tesla on the road, which is all the time because I'm in California and I'm surrounded by Teslas because the Tesla factory is right there. And we all thought that Teslas were great until the guy turned crazy, and then now they're just there. So Tesla, BMWs, and Mercedes Benz drivers. I see the cars, and I'm like, I don't know how you're gonna fuck up my day, but you're gonna fuck up my day right about now. No, it's because like a lot of the people here, they're like super entitled with it. And then they're the ones who like cut you off in traffic. They're the ones who like, you actually use your turn signals. Oh my god, what a rare sighting. A BMW driver that uses their turn signals. That's crazy. I think when I got bonked in traffic, it was because I think it was like a Mercedes that was for some reason at a dead stop in the left lane of the highway while every other lane was moving. Dude, Prius drivers hogging the left lane. Oh my god. I have seen so many Prius drivers hogging the left lane. I'd be like, guys, I'm in a Corolla, so I'm not that much better. I have like the freaking eco mode thing on, so my acceleration's pretty poop, but I can still hit faster speeds than a Prius sitting in the left lane, Sunday drivering their way down the highway. I just like, see, I got really good at tailgating just so I can like, if I can't pass them on the right, which you kind of have to with these drivers because they just don't move. They just sit in the left lane and they don't move. They're like cruising in the left lane and they don't move. You're not supposed to do that. There's no like rule against it apparently, but you're just not. It's not supposed to happen. Okay, I will play these songs in a bit. Maybe at the end. So we can, if the VOD mutes anything, it'll just mute the end of the stream. I have a few cut me off. Oh yeah, Teslas, yeah. I have a few cut me off, and I'll pull them and look at them, and they'll look at me. It's like, well, I didn't do anything. It's like, yeah, I was going the speed limit. It's like, yeah, sir, you were going the speed limit in a passing lane. Who goes the speed limit in the passing lane when everybody else in every other lane is going above the speed limit? Huh? It's like, I was driving, my car goes fast. It's like, no, your car does not go fast. You have a Prius. You have the old, okay, the new Prius Primes, they have the correct size tires. So I think they can actually go a decent speed. But the old Priuses, no, them with their tiny tires and their like battery regen engines, they cannot. They just can't. They're just kind of sad. They're just, yeah. One of my neighbors has a Tesla. They're somehow uglier IRL. Yeah, actually though. Especially the Cybertrucks. Every time I see a Cybertruck that's like modded or painted, I have to like laugh a little bit. I just cannot take them seriously at all. Wait, is this the right way? Wait, come back out. Come back out. Okay, think. Is this the right way? This is not the right way. This has to come out. It's looking at the wrong piece. Come out! Oh! Okay. Okay, so this has to stick out that way. There we go. Right? Oh, that's just extra spiky. I cringe when I see a Cybertruck. You know what Cybertrucks are? Cybertrucks are low resolution cars. Also, when they park in the parking lots around here, some of the spaces are really small, but for some reason, they want to squeeze into a compact space. There's a Cybertruck in a compact space, and predictably, it took up more than one space, and I was like, why do you have a license? Why? Why? Oh yeah, the new Prius Prime looks really nice. I like the new Prius Prime. It's actually if anything happened to me, I mean, I live in California. I have to take the 880 to work, okay? Something could realistically happen to my car. But if anything happened to my car, then I was probably just gonna like get a Prius Prime. If there is a truck on the early morning road annoyance, oh yeah, I my car almost got demolished like twice this week. I'm not very happy about that. Oh, one time I almost got crashed into like 3 times on the way home. Yeah, I was all the honking, like can you like just yeah? That's the 880 for you. I think 3 times in one commute is a little bit excessive. Okay, wait, let me see. Okay, wait. Let me write down the songs. I do, you know Libera Me from Hell? I haven't heard that song in ages. I will play the songs at the end. Wheel. But if I don't write them now, I'm gonna... and then, oh man, Ash Like So is such a good... Ash. I love Ash Like Snow. It's such a nice song. Do they even have driver licenses over there? Sometimes I wonder. There were definitely people without licenses driving in the Bay Area, as there is everywhere else. Oh yeah, that's why I learned that. Apparently that's why insurance in Kentucky was so expensive when I was there, when I tried to get it, because a lot of people, they have to drive a car because it's so remote. So even though they do something bad and they get their like licenses suspended or revoked or whatever, they're still driving their car because they don't got a choice. So yeah, that's what I found out when I was out there in the middle of nowhere. Uh, so yeah, that's what's going on. A232. Oh, I see. 34 and 35 are the weapon grabby things. Let's just do an open hand for now. Let's cut out 36 just to have it. There we go. Yeah. What was the other time? I think the other time it was like a lifted truck that fucked me up. Or almost fucked me up. I hate lifted trucks, okay? They're just a disaster waiting to happen. I think the fact that they're lifted is a disaster already, but the lifted trucks are a disaster waiting to happen. A ticket can really hurt a family here. Yeah, actually, though. I'm really glad, though, that the one time I did get bonked in the back, no thanks to the Mercedes at a dead stop in front of me. The guy was actually quite reasonable, and I was like, I appreciate you for trying your best to making this all correct, but thankfully bumpers worked the way it was supposed to work. I saw a little notch on like the edge of my bumper, and I was like, I guess that's nothing really, because I can barely see it. Poor guy was freaking out over every other scratch in the back of my car. He's like, did I do that? Did I do that? Did I do... I was like, no, you're fine. You're good. The bonk was you just being really, really baby about your brakes, because I had to be not baby with my brakes. That was a hard break. Yeah. But imagine when you're driving behind like an SUV and it's like a fat ass car, and then you're going like a normal speed for like semi-traffic, and then all of a sudden the car swerves over to the next lane just to reveal a Mercedes dead stopped in the middle of the road, like just there, and I had to like slam on my brakes, and I was like, what the fuck? And I heard everything like screeching, as brakes do when you stomp all the way down on them. And then I stopped like a couple feet behind, like about like I got like a foot or two behind the Mercedes. I was like, oh my god, I made it, I'm so good at this. And then in the next second I was like, I got bonked in the back by the next car. I was like, oh fuck. I was feeling so good about it too. Where is C11? Did I cut out C11? I did not cut out C11. I was feeling so good about it. I was like, wow, I did a good stop. I did good. And then I got... Where is C11? There's one C. Oh, there's the other C. I was in San Mateo. I was in gridlock traffic. About 15 miles per hour. I was getting ready to exit. Oh my god, San Mateo. Oh no. 101. I use my signals, get it clear from the car behind me, and I get hit by a bike lane splitting. Guess what? My fault. Dude was still speeding, and I got tagged for it. Yeah. Well, the same day my Corgi was born, but I didn't know about him 4 months later, so I guess it ain't so bad. Well, that's good. Well, I mean, that's good and bad, but yeah. I think if you live in California, you always look for bikes. And they're always going to be lane splitting. And they're always going to be, like, fast. I always have to, like, double and triple check before I do the, switch because of the bikes. I have a friend that rides a bike, and I have to, like, ride passenger. And, yeah, I mean, it's just... I don't know. But it's also the bike's fault for going too fast and not like being extra suspicious of every single car he's passing, because I think that's the mindset you have to have when you're riding a bike. You just got to be like extra suspicious. You're like, that car can crash into me, that car can crash into me. Okay, he didn't. Okay, how about the next car? The next car can crash into me. And the next one. You just keep going down like that. You're just extra paranoid. Forever paranoid. Else Fresh and Call is the only state where... Oh, Fresh and Cali. I see, I see. Yeah, if you grow up here, you're always like, yep, check for the bikes. And then if you're in the left lane, you always like kind of... And you're in traffic and you're in the left lane, you always just kind of like scoot over a little bit just to give enough room for the bikes to lane split. Because if we don't have the bikes adding to traffic, then that's a lot less traffic we have to sit through. Collectively, it's better for everybody. Also, you don't get like 50 stalled like bikes per day on the roads. That's also very dangerous. Yeah. Riding a bike in the state stuck, especially if it's a bike lane on the road. Oh my god. Bike lanes? Bike lanes. Bike lanes. Bike lanes in the city. Do the cars know you're there? No. One time I stopped to let a biker pass first, and he just kind of stared at me like, what? Like, what the fuck? He just like stared at me the whole time. The whole time I was like letting him pass. He just like kind of like watched my car. I was like, I'm letting you pass. You can just go. Just go. Just go. This is backwards. Oh. Did I do this wrong? It's sticking out a little bit more. Ugh. Is this one also? I guess it is also sticking out a little bit. Okay. It is what it is. No, it's... Oh, it's the wrong way. I see. I did it wrong. It wasn't backwards. I am backwards. Yeah, okay. Let's undo this. You know, backwards. It was the right way the first time I put it in. Maybe I'm going cross-eyed. I don't even like to lane split when I ride. I suppose that's a personal preference. I feel like sometimes it's good to lane split, but like cautiously. Like, you know, put yourself in the lane and just use the line to pass and then go back into the lane. Either one lane or the other lane. Motorbikes, I assume? I was confused. I mean, sometimes here, you know, you gotta bike lane splitting because you have people on like e-bikes and stuff. But then those bikes should supposedly be... I mean, we also do have like bike lanes on the side of the road, and then you have to be cautious about them when you're like doing your right turn. Okay, that's better. Right? Yeah? Okay, that's better. Alrighty. They're just so scary to lane split with so many BMW and Benz drivers, especially Prius. I don't think the Prius drivers like crash into you. I think they're just really bad at being at the speed they're supposed to be at. Oh my god, one time I was driving and then I looked over because one of the cars looked a little bit off. I just like looked over because I was like, I always like look at the cars in the lane next to me just to like, especially as I'm passing them where they're passing me. I was like, you better not fucking cut into my lane. But for this lady had the entire driver's side window covered, and I was like, that can't be legal. Like, that literally cannot be legal at all. Like, she had like, I understand, yeah, the sun is shining in at your face through your window, but
You shouldn't take a towel and cover the whole damn thing up. That's like, that's very dangerous. How do you drive? Like, what if you need to switch lanes? Like, she was 3 lanes over, so she got into the 3rd lane somehow. I was like, I don't like there are certain people where like you're driving and you see them and you're like, I want no part of this. I need to leave. I need to leave the section of the highway, even if it means I have to speed. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Yeah. There's some drivers, right? You look at them and you're just like, you have a good day. I'm leaving. I'm gone. Just don't crash into me. Don't crash into anybody. Don't cause traffic. Please. We have enough traffic already. F122. Ah. Honda drivers are 50-50. Only bad drivers are Honda and Toyota? No. They can't be. I mean, they have bad drivers too. There's bad drivers everywhere. Hello, Darth. Welcome. How are you doing today? Someone tell her about tints? Oh my god. I have seen the tints. You know, there is a legal tint that you can have, but there was one day, like, there are times in which, like, I have to, like, do a... There are times in which I'm at a 4-way stop, and then when you're at a 4-way stop, okay, and everybody gets there at the same time, the one on the right goes first. However, if you're directly across from each other, and I have to always assume that, like, nobody's using their freaking signals, but I think there was one time in which a car was just, like, so fucking tinted, and then, like, I wanted to do a left turn. I'm assuming the car in front of me wants to go straight, so I was like, yeah, maybe you should just go straight first, and then I can do my left turn. Because I'm turning and he's not, so I guess technically that takes precedence. But I have a feeling, I don't know if he was like waiting for me, or if he was like waving me through, because if he was waving me through, I can't see him. He's so tinted. Everything was dark. But yeah, so eventually I just moved my car, and then he moved his car. I was like, no, we're not doing this. And then we just kind of played chicken until we got through the intersection. I just let him go. I was like, screw this, I don't want to deal with you. Please leave. Get out of here. They're expensive Hondas, they're careful, but it's a shitbox, I don't care one bit. I mean, yeah, I guess there's the old ones, but then they also function off of the knowledge that their Honda can, like, survive anything you throw at it. Sometimes if I'm, like, annoyed enough from work, I'm like, yeah, hit me, I dare you. I want a new car already. If I get a big enough payout, I can put a down payment on a Lucid Air. Oh, that would be so good. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I'd be like, oh, sorry, I crashed my car. I was in an accident. I'm gonna take a couple days off of work. LA is absolutely bonkers. LA drivers are definitely a new level of aggressive. I think Bay Area drivers are also quite aggressive, but LA drivers are also quite aggressive. Extremely aggressive. Sometimes, like, every time I drive in LA... Oh, God. Where did that... That went somewhere, I guess. Every time I drive in LA, I feel myself getting angrier. Dude, my sister ended up at one of those like the Lucid like test drive events, and then she was like, "Oh, yeah, Lucid is so nice. You have so much room. It's so smooth. Everything runs so well." And then she put me on the Lucid mailing list for buying a Lucid car. And then of course, because that was a exclusive like invite event that her friend like was like, "I don't want to go, so you can have my invite." Because we're, yeah, I don't know. And then and then everybody there technically has the capability to buy a Lucid. And of course my dad went with my sister. My dad is like the most like Asian dad that went into software tech looking dad that you'll ever see, with like his freaking like, I bet he was wearing like his stupid like cargo shorts with this like plaid button down shirt, or like a t-shirt and cargo shorts, and he had that like that Asian dad posture. It was like slightly bent over with its hands be like behind his back. Yeah, and then like, according to my sister, they kind of, he doesn't have the Meta Ray-Bans, but then according to my sister, they like looked at her, and then they kind of looked like they were gonna question them, and then they looked at him and they were like, "Ah, yes, tech," and then they let them in without confirming the email wasn't a screenshot. Like, apparently my dad has so much like stay at home, work from home, software tech dad, Asian dad energy that they just went like, "Ah, yeah, that makes sense." Yeah, so she put me on the stupid mailing list, and now every like couple weeks I get another. At first it was like, I think an actual sales rep like emailing me. It's like, "Hi, when would you be able to come down and test drive the new Lucid?" And I was like, "I am so busy right now, I do not know." So I never replied, and they just kept like emailing me. I was like, "Do you have nothing better to do?" I guess they don't. I guess that is their job, to sell Lucid. But man, yeah, Lucids are so nice. I mean, I think it's because they are luxury cars, but then it does make sense. They are using the luxury sales to like make a more affordable EV. So their next step, I think their road plan, because I was really like interested in their car, so I looked it all up. I think their road plan was do the luxury car, so they did the Lucid Air Pure, Lucid Air Sapphire, and then so they released those, and they just released the Lucid Gravity, which is the SUV, which, holy shit, your passengers get tray tables. Do you understand? Your passengers get tray tables with charging outlets. I've seen the Rivians. They're really cute. They're cute little trucks. Yeah. Your passengers get tray tables with freaking outlets. They can work from your car in the back seat. You can go on a road trip, and then you could be like, "Oh shoot, I gotta take a work call," and you could just hop to the back seat, plop down the table, plug in your laptop, and do like a Zoom call while you're like, oh. But anyways, they're crazy. They look way better than yeah. It's so, if you Throttle House did a really quick segment on the Lucid Gravity, and it's really funny, but also it does kind of showcase what the Lucid Gravity has, and I find it pretty hilarious. But it's also really cool. It's also like peak, I feel like it's like peak luxury, almost peak luxury SUV because of all the features it has. And also the mileage for Lucids are also really nice. So honestly, if I had a chance, I would be like, do I want a Lucid? Yes, I would love a Lucid. It's so nice. They're so wide. Even passengers get so much space. Every time I drive behind a Lucid, I'm like, man, that looks so nice. Looks so pretty. I want to be there. I've never been cut off by a Lucid either. Just saying, you know?
They've got top marks in my book so far. No, I don't mean a Mercedes AMG. I think a Lucid Gravity has a lot of pluses over the Mercedes AMG. I've been cut off by AMG GT. Of course you have. I bet everybody has at some point. They don't care if you're on the road. It's their road. I know it's a little bit fuzzy on the edges and you can't sand it. This has a coating. Oh god. Give me more undergates, please. Okay. This floats. This floats right about here. This floats kinda. No. This thing goes in first. The other one floats. This one doesn't float. This one just kind of sits here. Right? Yes. It does kind of float though. This one goes on this side. And then this one goes on this side to hold it in. Built one arm, so I'm a pro at building the other arm now. Hee hee. It's interesting that Mercedes AMG GT series has like 160k noob. After 2 years it goes down to 50k. I think we talked about this before. It was like, you know, like these cars were meant to be like rotated out. They aren't meant to be like kept forever. Or something like everybody does stupid shit in these cars so their value drops. It could either be that or just like maintenance is so freaking hard that like nobody maintains it. Yeah, get yourself a Subaru. Subaru. I was actually thinking about getting like reasonably. I was thinking about getting a hatchback if I had to like get a new car. So if not a Prius Prime, then maybe a hatchback, like a Mazda 3 or something. I thought that would be kind of cool. Got B34. Got I11. Subaru. F21. God, now it's stuck in my head now. F211. Subaru. Hatchbacks are the ultimate cosplay mobile. I know, right? They can fit so much stuff. I remember that Toyota had advertised that designing cars to last at least 30 years in a third world country. I would believe it. My car has been bonked into at least 3 times. And every single time I just pop the back panel back in and I keep driving. It's also run over a plank of wood one year when I was driving down to LA. Apparently indented both my back rims, but I didn't feel it because it was my back rims. So I drove around with dented back rims for like half a year. And then I had to go get my tires rotated. And then the guy rotating was like, bro, your rims are bent. And they moved the rims up to the front and my car was shaking like crazy, so I had to buy new rims. Yeah. Oh, EK hatch farewell, fun stuff. Corolla hatch, yeah, the Corolla GR. The Corolla GR is so heckin' cute. It's so cute, do you understand? The Corolla GR is very cute car. I like it very much. I really want a Corolla GR. Can I have a Corolla GR, please? It's so cute. It's so like, if you look at it from the back, it's so like squished in and round and stuff. And then it could go vroom vroom, you know? It's so cute. it's very nice. I have weird fixations on certain cars, I'm sorry. Also, because I did see the only thing I don't like is that I think the Corolla GR actually is like, it has a little bit like less trunk space than other hatchbacks like the Civic. But yeah, I think the Civic has more trunk space. It's more practical, but the Corolla GR is so cute. It's so nice looking. Yeah, why get an AMG when you could get a Corolla GR? In red, looks like a gun cannon. You should get like Itatasha to look like a gun cannon. Even more. I think most of us here do too. Yeah, Ooh. No, the hand. The hand is coming out. Go back in. I think it got so bad. Like when I first learned about the Corolla GR, I was like, oh my god, it's like my car but better. And then I remember one time I was driving behind a car and then I wasn't even close to it. I was like, oh my god, that's a Corolla GR. And I just kept driving behind the car. It's like, he looks so cute. I'm just gonna drive behind this car until I have to leave. Like, you know, I was just admiring it from the back. I'm so sorry to whoever was in the car. I was on the highway, so I was just like, yeah, just cruising. Just casually admiring. What do you think about Audis? Oh yeah, there are some nice looking Audis out there on the road. I don't know if I told you guys this, but sometimes, you know, when I'm like, I take 880 to like to and from work, and then that has like incredible amounts of traffic sometimes. Also the 680, also incredible amounts of traffic sometimes. So sometimes I have nothing to do but to look at the cars around me. I'm just like, I'm like, ooh, that car looks a little bit nice. Oh, that car looks cool too. I think Audis actually look really nice. And some Kia SUVs look really sleek in the... They look really cool, I think, in the back, but the front looks really off. Like, the way their lights are set. I remember looking at, I think, like, a lot of Kia SUVs from the back, because there's a lot of SUVs here. And then I remember going like, oh, this car looks kind of nice. And then I remember I got in front of it. I was like, okay, never mind. I don't like you anymore. You look kind of weird. Get away from me. I remember having that thought. I don't know which one it was, though. Depends on how much junk you want. If I was rich, I'd spend my money on so many cars. Yeah. If I was rich, I would buy houses, even if they weren't on the market. I would also, I think, buy houses and cars. Houses and cars. Good long-term investments. Just pay the people extra to move out. You might like the Audi A6 Avant. Wait. Oh no, it came off. Wah! Did it not click into place proper? Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're a little bit, you're not there anymore. You're a little bit broken. You're a little bit loose. How is this supposed to go? Ooh, you're a loose one. The plastic is a little bit fucked up there. How did this happen? Did it happen when it snapped in? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so scared about this plastic now. Looks like it's gonna snap. I don't wanna. Very carefully put it back in. Let's see if we can undo this. And then slowly snap this one back on. Please. Did I just like get it in there? It's just a little bit out of shape. Also very loose. How loose is it? Very loose. It's not snapping in anymore. Oh, I'm so scared this is just gonna come off. Let's see how this one is. This does move though. This does move a lot. But it's like this move, right? Oh no, it's like swinging move. It swings. It swings a lot. I guess this is not fine. No. Okay. I'm so sad. Well, I guess it's the inner frame, so I can just get another one. Kia Hyundai can look good, but after mine got stolen because they were so easy to steal, I hold pure hatred for them. Are they really that easy to steal? I don't think a piece snapped off. I think it's just... Unless a piece... I don't think a piece snapped off. I think it's just going out a little bit more than it's supposed to. What do I do with you? Oh, maybe I can reinforce it with a bit of plastic cement. Maybe I can reinforce it a little bit with a bit of glue. And then put it back on. Wow, what a wild song that was. Anyways, maybe I can like kind of melt the plastic back together, you know? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's like, it's late. Just add a little bit of glue here. Oh, maybe a little bit of paint too. Yeah, I'll add a little bit of glue, a little bit of paint, and then we can put the part back in. It'll snap, I promise. It's one of these two. Oh, really? Kia boys TikTok trend where people film themselves stealing Kias. They take a USB stick and a screwdriver. That's crazy. It's not just older models into the 2020s? Dude, that's really bad. My poor pretty blue Kona. Oh no. Wait, let me look while we're waiting. Let me look up what was like an Audi A6. A6 Avant. I think the A6 Avant looks okay. I think it looks alright. I think the front grille... Ooh, what is this? 2025 for Europe. The electric one. The electric one looks nice. I think, which one is this? One of these is... I don't like how, like, blocky the front grille is. How, like, the silver on the black. See, this one looks nice, okay? This one, I don't like this one. But I don't know which one it is. I think the hatchback is cute though, with the single bar light. That's cute. Are you dry? You are dry. Okay. I live in a generally affluent part of town with a lot of electric Porsches. Oh, that's an interesting place to live. Maybe this is a little bit too dark. Maybe this is better. Yeah, this is a little better. I knew I left tissues here for something. There we go. I think that looks relatively tight-ish. If I add some paint in here, that should tighten up the joint a little. Just enough so it snaps back on. I think some people do like the fun of shifting in sports cars, and you can't really shift properly if you have an electric engine. I think there are some Porsches that look quite nice. And then, yeah, just like all sports and luxury cars, there's some that look absolutely hideous. But I think there are some that look quite nice. Yeah, I think Hyundai was also just not doing that great on that front. But then I think they redeemed themselves. They redeemed themselves with the Hyundai Ioniq. It's gonna fit back in. I'm gonna go back to... Is driving manual really that fun when you're sitting in traffic half the time? No, no it is not. Why would you make your sports car your daily driver? I don't think it is. I think it's absolutely abysmal. That's the only reason why I haven't put more effort into getting a manual as my daily driver car. Okay, this is sitting a little bit better now. But it's okay, it's more secure now. I just have to be careful with it. We're okay. We're good. We're okay. My boss said at back end of them, they all give designers you the front, let the kid finish the rest of the drawing. That is a Hyundai Ioniq. The sides are nice and the back is like, back exists. I don't like the back that much. The front is okay. Wait, no. Is it? Really? Azure Lane has a McLaren in it? That's cute. I used to play Need for Speed as a kid, Need for Speed 2, and the McLarens were my favorite car. I would only drive, and then I would like the McLaren, and then I would only watch the video that showcases the cars, but only with the McLaren. I really like their cars, okay? I think they're very sleek, they're very nice. Some of them are really pretty. And then I think, what was it? And then when I was watching Sherlock, I found out about Aston Martins, and I thought those were also very sleek, very nice, very classy. Pretty in a different sense. I'll do it off stream. Manual was rough in traffic when I had my own truck. I can imagine. Driving on a freshly painted highway at 2 a.m. in the morning is very fun. Highway 17 is also very fun. I had somebody tell me that there was a road that goes up to like like the Lick Mills Observatory or something. That road is also very fun. And then there's also a road in Woodside, California that goes up to this restaurant called Alice's. That road is also very fun. Also, like, we went there one day for like Sunday brunch, and there were so many like there's so many nice cars parked in the parking lot. It was really just a hangout. F213. It was really cool though. A lot of bikes. Wheel. A lot of bikes, a lot of nice cars. The Mazda RX-8 was a Need for Speed car choice for me. Have I not? Oh, how I have not grown at all. It's okay. I think when I got my hands on a Assetto Corsa Competizione, the first car I tried to drive was the McLaren. And then right now my favorite car is still the McLaren Shadow. I made it black and orange, and I was like, you are my car now. I work in an observatory, and when I leave at work at 3 a.m., I get the whole road to myself. How fun is that? I'm impressed. I don't know how it became like this, okay? This is what happens when you give like a 8, 9, 9-year-old a racing game. And the only measure of what car the 9-year-old wants to drive is what car looks the best. And apparently it was the McLaren. It does look really pretty though. And you've got on a website, you can look at their entire lineup. Which one is it? Which one is it? The 750, no. The Spider looks pretty cute. The Artura is very nice. But I do like the GTS. I really like the GTS. But I think the one that I had a Hot Wheels car that I looked like the Speedtail. And that was like my favorite Hot Wheels car ever. It was like a purple, I don't know what it actually was, but it did kind of look like this purple McLaren Speedtail. The spiders are so cute. You know, there's like, I think I was talking about this with my housemates at one point, but there are certain colors that don't really belong on cars, right? However, there are certain colors that only belong on certain cars, right? Like I think like orange, like bright orange. If you put a bright orange on a Corolla, you're gonna be like, what have you done? What is this monstrosity? But what if you put bright orange on like a Ferrari? I think that would look kind of nice. It's the angles, right? It's the lines. You put bright orange on a McLaren, it will look so nice. It's the lines. It's the lines that make them look cool. I forgot E4 is here. A lot of people like vomit green color on Dodge cars. Yeah. Rank E. Okay, me and my GF have been trying to rank each OEM factory color. So far, Chevy has the best. Wah! My fingernail. Okay, Chevy has the best blue. Subi has the orange, and Lexus has red. Ooh. Corolla has silver. I like the let me see. There's like a deep green. There's like a I saw a Rivian in green. I think that one is nice. Cause it's like a muted, you know, like the deeper sort of greens, like the foresty greens. Not like vomit green, but like more foresty, more leafy green. I think that one's nice. More leafy green is good. Honda has a stock silver that has pink plate in it. Ah, okay, Honda silver. Wait, how do you know this? Oh my god, I saw a silver Tesla, and maybe that's why Honda and like Toyota silvers look so good. Maybe it's because they add in like little bits of pigmentation in, right? Because I saw a silver Tesla the other day, and it looked so like raw, like it was missing something, you know? Like it was not entirely there. Like it was silver, but it was so like flat or like so like factory metallic that it didn't make sense on a car that was driving around supposedly finished. You know? So I was like, I don't know. It felt off. Maybe you won't fly off as much now. I'm so sorry. I fucked up your shoulder a little bit. That's my fault. I'll fix you later. Oh my god, he has fat ass shoulders. Look at him. Oh, British Racing Green. Yes, British Racing Green is good. Who has the British Racing Green? Yes. Yes, that is the green. That is the green I was thinking about. Dude, they have a keycap set in British Racing Green. GMK, British Racing Green. So pretty. Seeing more than 5 cars with the same color, I assume that it's stock, so I look for it on their website. But yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, but anyways, I saw the silver Tesla, and maybe they just thought that silver was silver, and they just literally spray painted it like silver. And I was like, you look like unfinished stainless steel. I don't know why, but it did. And it looked so off-putting that I kept staring at it until I had to leave the highway. Like my eyes kept getting drawn back to it, like a disaster, you know, that you can't look away from. Anyways, look at this. This is a nice metallic silver. This is very pretty. This is very pretty. Do you like how instead of the clear plastic, you get like non-shiny gray with shiny gray on the outside? I think it's kind of cool. Look at the details. Look at the contrast. Look at the texture. This is like the Terminator. This is like the Terminator version of Barbatos. Maybe we should make his eyes red. Evil Barbatos. Yeah. Very pretty. Should I build the legs today? It's already 1:07. I have work tomorrow. Should I build the legs? It looks slightly bluish, whereas your light, everything else looks bluish. I think I had to, at first, like, I had to turn the contrast up so you guys could see the difference in the plastic, but it is ever so slightly bluish. We can adjust it real quick. Oh. Configure video. Let me see. I had to adjust it because in the beginning it wasn't showing the contrast that well. Where's the white balance? Oh, there it is.
and I made it more blue. Here is also good. Yeah, that red looks red. It's not that far off. It was only like a teeny bit off. It was only a teeny bit off because this looks the same as what I'm looking at. And this looks the same as what I'm looking at. I do have more of a white light in my room. So the ceiling lights are more LED white. So I matched that one is a more LED, like, I guess because it's more white, it's more like there's more blue in it and less orange in it. Yeah. But this is the only thing that looks different is this work mat here. And then this one looks a little bit duller. But the red looks the same. The red. See the corner, that looks a little bit more like the color of the actual desk mat. And then this is where you can see more of the color correction coming in, because I think it's a little bit more shaded from all the runners on the side over there. But yeah, it is a let's do this. It is a let me put down the cloth. We can do this. We can knock off some of the reflections with a picnic blanket thing. It's a towel. Look, it's so cute. There we go. Does that look better? I think, okay, it looks a little less bluish now. Less reflections. No, don't worry about the nubs. We'll fix it. Either way, it's pretty. It is quite pretty. Oh yeah, let's listen to the songs. What songs we got? We got... I wonder if I can find it here. We can listen to the songs and we can chat a little bit. Le Orchestra d'Anime de Montréal. Libera Me for Benny Best? No. Who sang Libera Me from Hell? I'm gonna have to do this on YouTube. Who sang Libera Me from Hell? Daniel... Interesting. YouTube? YouTube maybe instead of Spotify? Wait, where's the original song though? I don't want a song reaction. I want the original song. Oh, I found it. Okay. Okay. There we go. Epic version from Gurren Law. Is it from Raiden? No, I don't know. Anyways, can I we can turn this on. If I turn that down, and then we can hope that this is the right thing. There we go. Oh, that's quite nice. Anyways, yeah. So here we go. Here is the so far. This is what we got, and we're gonna kind of take a look at what we have to do next. They didn't scatter that much. Wow. Let's see. So next we got some leg units. We gotta make the so you gotta make the inner armor for the legs, and you gotta make the leg itself. Oh, look at it! They got a little thing for the inner frame. That's what it looks like. Let's see what we got. Use a Gundam marker for panel lining to add color. Oh yes, we know that already. Interesting. MS tracks in PD. What does PD stand for? The Barbatos and the Gujin clash in the debris belt. Oh, I see. They're just narrating that scene. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Interesting. They have a lot of little like snippets about the armor here. They have they have like information on the Ahab reactor. They have their total height, which is apparently the Barbatos is 18 meters high, and it's 28.5 tons. No wonder they do like a mini explosion every time they land. You would too if you were 28.5 tons. Got a mace, a sword, and a 30mm smoothbore gun. Oh, so this is the this is like the 1/100 guy got in the back, but without the spiky back thing. Yeah. Earlier. Yeah. So we got a lot of leg. There's a lot of leg. There's a lot of leg to this guy. Have you seen how long the Barbatos legs are? They're crazy long. Yeah. Legs next time, you guys. Let's clean up. Ow! Fuck. Man, this song keeps on going. Shit, it's 4.5 minutes. Wow. 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 Yeah. Interesting. I feel like... Oh wait, yeah, I definitely haven't heard that song in years. What was the other song that you wanted? Ash Like Snow? Ash Like Snow. Ash Like Snow. Yeah, has anybody figured out who does the British Racing Green? Yes. I love this song. Which car has the British? Is it a Porsche? British Racing Green. Brunswick Green, Hunter Green. International Motor Racing Color of the United Kingdom. 1903 Gordon Bennett Cup held in Ireland. Because as a mark of respect, the British cars were painted shamrock green.
modern usage, no. Historic paint mixing formulas. Huh. Bentley! The Bentley with the British racing green. That's iconic. It's the Bentley. It's the Bentley with the British racing green. That's the car I saw. Yeah. Oh, Aston Martin looks really good too. It does that like the British racing green with the little like touch of orange. But I think Bentley does it better. History of the famous greens was revived in 2000 by Jaguar Racing in Formula One. And then it was sold to Red Bull. So Red Bull has the new colors. Other Bentley returned to Le Mans with the Bentley Speed 8 with a darker shade of British Racing Green. Aston Martin's also has a Aston Light British Racing Green. And the Jaguar also has it. Lotus! The Lotus has it. Yeah. Might be between the Bentley and the Aston Martin then. What is a Bentley? Very classy. Oh yeah, minis too. Yeah, Volkswagen minis have their own like British racing green. Ash like snow. Ash like snow. But I think if you offset the screen with a little bit of orange, it looks really good. So who does the green with the orange? Aston Martin, I think. Yes, no. Oh wait. There was the Toyota Corolla GR Hakone edition. My brain is filled with the Corolla GRs. Wait, was it a Supra? No, it was the Toyota Supra Hakone edition. Yeah, it's a Toyota Supra Hakone edition. It is. Wait, no, not the Supra. The GR86. Toyota GR86 Hakone edition. It looks really pretty. Look it up. Look it up. That car and that green is pretty. Because it also has like the tan leathery seats inside too. Looks so pretty. It also goes vroom vroom. Yeah, but when I think of green cars, I also think about this car. This car is very nice. Yeah, look at it. It's just... Zoom! Yeah, look it up. Yeah, it's very nice. Ah. What song is this? It's limited edition! Oh. Oh, is that a good thing? What? I don't think it's a ridge green paint with bronze finish alloy wheels and premium tan ultra sweet and leather trimmed interior.
official site. Base MSRP is 35,270. I heard the GR86 are actually pretty affordable in terms of sports cars. Oh, yeah, no, I heard that they were pretty affordable. Like GR86 are pretty affordable in terms of like sports cars or whatever. But yeah, it's a 35K. Its base MSRP is 35,270. Let's try building one. Ridge green. Yeah, you don't get to choose anything. Manual transmission. Yeah, you don't get to choose anything, I guess. You can add a subwoofer for like 800. You can add a dash cam for 570. But I think that's like hooked into the... You can add black lug nuts for $255 and black chrome alloy wheel locks for 90. Yeah. BRB gonna make some bad life choices. I mean, if you got it, I don't think that's a bad life choice. I think that's a good life choice. It's a nice, it's Toyota. It has what, like a 3-year Toyota care package. And yeah, you got bragging rights. It's reliable. It's Toyota. It's reliable. It's not gonna die on you. You know, you can fuck up your vroom vroom once. Oh, I heard that the shifting was really nice. You can switch to GR 17-inch forged alloyed bronze wheels for $18.90. Yeah, protection, all-weather cargo. I would get the all-weather bottoms instead of carpet. Oh, paint protection film. That's important. Very important. Very important. Performance. GR air filter. GR fender vent inserts. Yes. GR quick shifter manual transmission. GR strut tower brace. Yeah, it's a nod to the Hakone Turnpike. Oh my god, what is this? Is this a Bleach opening song? Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna add this to my playlist. I haven't heard this in ages. Whoa. Oh, Hochi Hoshi? Is that how you say it? Hochi Hoshi? I can read, kinda, but there's a kanji in there. No, I can't read it. I have to. Oh, it's Hokiboshi. It's a Bleach ending song. Oh. Oh well.
Let's see. What other special editions are there? La, 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 la. Violet? Violet. Which car looked good in violet? It's like a violet purple. McLaren? Is it McLaren? I'm so curious now. Car. Lamborghini? Interesting. Okay, we're gonna, that's okay. Subaru has Midnight Purple for BRZ this year. That absolute stops. Subaru Midnight Purple BRZ. Oh my god. Now I'm just gonna be thinking about cars. Oh, that's like a blue purple. That's like... What is Spotify doing? I don't know what Spotify is doing anymore. That's like a blue purple. It's kind of interesting. It's like, yeah. Car colors are just Gunpla colors if you think about it. I suppose. You're right. We're putting colors on moving robot thingies. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. I'm. Well, I think there are many iconic cars out there. There's like too many to think about, especially right now. Gonna paint my ACC guy with my paint touch-up pen. You go do that. Sploosh a lot of paint on there. Make it look pretty. What do you think the dealer markup on a GR86 Hakone edition is gonna be, though? What if they slapped another 10k on it? 20k? 30k? I wouldn't be surprised. They're still like... There's not a lot of them around. Anyways, we are going to... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid out because I think I'm done for tonight. I'm gonna have to figure out how to tighten up this joint a little bit before I go up. Sure, I'll slap 20 on it, 20k markup. That'll put out a solid like 50, 56k market price. Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe that's why everybody thinks it's so expensive. Anyways, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm a little bit tired. I got stuff to do. I got work tomorrow, man. I got work tomorrow. Yeah, I have work tomorrow. It's gonna be busy. Okay. I'm not looking forward to it, but it is what it is. It pays for future car. It pays for future car. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you all for hanging out and yapping about cars and traffic with me. I don't know how we ended up here, but it is what it is, you know? Let me see. Let's see if there's anybody else building stuff, and then we can go raid their... We can go raid their channel. Yeah? Yeah. Either building stuff or somebody, one of my friends. English, please. You're not English. You're not English either. Oh, there's somebody in Malaysia doing the Mighty Strike Freedom. Let's see if they're still up, because it's been like 3 hours. Oh. They're still going. They're almost done, but they're still going.
It looks like they still got the weapons left, so let's go ahead and raid out to Ninja Sans, who's building the Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam. Oh, I already found somebody. I already hit the start raid button. Can't do this to me. Next time. Yeah, we're gonna go raid a small channel. Alright. Yeah, thank you all for joining me. I hope to see you guys again next time. Next time we'll be working on the legs and maybe the weapons if we get to it, alright? Bye-bye, everybody. See you all next time. Shiny fingernail. Okay. I'll stop. Bye-bye, everybody.